Millions of people relish snake meat as a culinary delicacy, with its consumption widespread in over 20 countries, particularly in Asia and parts of Africa. Known for its lean texture and chicken-like taste, snake meat stands out for its unique flavor and has been integral to many cultures for centuries. Annually, over 2,000 tons of snake meat are consumed worldwide, indicating its popularity and cultural significance. Beyond its taste, it's reputed for health benefits like enhancing blood circulation and heart health. As the demand grows, the industry has shifted from traditional hunting to sustainable farming practices, ensuring a steady supply while protecting wild populations. So how do they do it? The foundation of snake meat production begins with the careful sourcing and selection of specific snake species, predominantly farmed for their meat and skin. The most commonly farmed species include the python and the cobra, valued for their size and the quality of meat they provide. These snakes are primarily raised in Asia, particularly in countries like Vietnam, Indonesia, and China, where snake farming has developed into an established industry. The initial step in snake farming involves the breeding of snakes in controlled environments. Breeders pay close attention to the snake's health, diet, and living conditions to ensure optimal growth and meat quality. The diet of farm snakes typically consists of a balanced mix of rodents, birds, and occasionally fish, tailored to mimic their natural feeding habits as closely as possible. This diet contributes significantly to the texture and flavor of the meat. As these snakes reach maturity for processing, their size can be impressive, with pythons, for example, often growing up to 16 feet in length and weighing upwards of 200 pounds. This substantial size not only yields a significant amount of meat, but also highlights the importance of the farming environment in supporting the growth and health of these large reptiles. Before processing, snakes undergo a fasting period to clear their digestive systems, a practice that ensures the meat is clean and safe for consumption. Following this, snakes are humanely euthanized, with methods varying according to local regulations and standards for ethical treatment. The importance of humane practices is not only a matter of ethics, but also affects the quality of the meat, as stress can alter its texture and taste. The initial processing of snake meat involves skinning and deboning, tasks that require skilled labor due to the snake's unique anatomy. The skin, highly valued in fashion and leather goods, is carefully removed and treated separately. The meat then undergoes a rigorous cleaning process, where it is washed and inspected for quality. This careful attention to detail in the preparation of raw materials is essential for meeting the high standards expected by consumers of snake meat. Once the preliminary preparation of the snake meat is completed, the process moves into the specialized processing phase. This phase is important as it transforms the raw meat into a form that's ready for culinary use, involving a series of steps designed to enhance the meat's flavor, texture, and safety for consumption. The first stage in this process is the tenderization of the meat. Given the lean nature of snake meat, tenderization is a key step to ensure that it becomes tender and palatable. This is achieved through a combination of mechanical tenderizing techniques and the use of natural enzymes, which break down the tough muscle fibers without compromising the meat's integrity or flavor. Following tenderization, the meat undergoes a marination phase. Marination serves multiple purposes. It infuses the meat with flavors through the use of various spices and seasonings, tenderizes it further, and acts as a preservative. In many regions, the marinades are inspired by local cuisines, incorporating ingredients like lemongrass, chili, garlic, and various herbs, reflecting the cultural heritage of snake meat consumption. The next step involves cooking the meat under controlled conditions. Cooking methods vary widely, from boiling and grilling to smoking, depending on the final product's desired flavor profile and texture. Smoking, for instance, imparts a distinct aroma and helps preserve the meat, making it a preferred method for preparing snake meat in certain cultures. After cooking, the snake meat is cooled and subjected to a strict quality control process. This step ensures that the meat meets all the necessary health and safety standards, checking for texture, taste, and any possible contaminants. It's at this stage that the meat is also portioned, either to be sold as whole snakes, fillets, or in some cases, minced for use in sausages and other processed foods. An interesting aspect of snake meat processing is the speed at which it must occur once the snake has been slaughtered. Due to the meat's lean nature and the absence of preservatives in many traditional processing methods, there is a limited window to ensure the meat's freshness and quality. Modern preservation techniques, such as vacuum packing and freezing, have been integrated into the process to extend this window, allowing snake meat to be shipped and sold beyond local markets. The final product is then packaged for sale, often bearing labels that highlight its origin, species, and any certifications related to sustainable farming or ethical practices. The packaging is designed to maintain the meat's freshness during transportation and storage, ensuring that it reaches consumers in optimal condition.